What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to some more New York Yankees Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on MLB The Show 21. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen both the postseason video and the offseason video, you are in for a world of news. Let me just go out and say it without even giving you time to pause it. We won the World Series! That's right. We won the World Series. Not the City Series, not the State Series, not the Country Series. The World Series. Yeah. We did it. We swept. Who do we play? We play the Braves? I don't remember who we played, but we swept them no matter what we play, who we played. I don't remember who it was. And then in the spring training period, I kind of got a little bit out of hand. Okay, kind of got a little bit out of control. I'm going to be honest. I made some trades. I made the team better. Don't worry. I made the team better. Even better than winning the World Series, winning 113 games, and going on to win the World Series. I made a team even better than that. Trust me. Just trust me. Okay? Trust me. I made the team better. I promise you. Let's take a look. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and let's get into it. All right, so as I mentioned, I made a few small trades, just some small, tiny, little bit trades. First off, I traded for Valenzuela and Cliffley. You guys saw that. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that. That was the first move that we made. And then we scroll up here and we made a little bit more moves. So I acquired Sammy Sosa from the Phillies. I told you guys I was probably going to do that because I'd wanted Sammy Sosa since the beginning, but I couldn't get him. Now I got him. I traded Joaquin Diaz, one of our younger center fielders. I traded Hank Aaron. I had to replace a right fielder with a right fielder. And I traded Addison Russ, one of our lower rated relief pitchers. He was really low on the overall list, and he just, for some reason, got it over the line. So I traded him. Then I got another right fielder. I traded for Ichiro. And I got from the Indians, and I gave up Tony Gwynn. Yeah, I gave up Tony Gwynn, but he didn't play for us in the bigs last season. He was in the minors, so I figured why not get it Ichiro. I traded Nick Nelson and Kevin Vizcaino, one of our shortstops, our young shortstops. So those are two big moves. The third big move that I made, I acquired Joe Mauer. I already told you guys in that last video that I was probably going to do the Joe Mauer move, which I did. I traded Geraldo Perdomo, Leonard Gill, and Eric Davis, one of our center fielder legends that I traded. We have a lot of center fielder depth, so I figured Eric Davis could be on the move, so he was part of that Joe Mauer deal. Then we scroll up here, and I traded for Jeff Bagwell, Rob Dibble, and Clayton Kershaw. Three amazing players from the Brewers, and traded only Honus Wagner and Kerry Wood. Kerry Wood had a lot of trade value for some reason. I don't know why he had so much trade value, but he got it over the line with Honus Wagner. So the Brewers have them, and I have those guys. And then we got Jason Dominguez, one of the young center fielders, one of the better young center fielders in the league, from also the Brewers, for Corbin Carroll, David Hernandez, and Robin Wright. Now, I was going to throw Dominguez in that trade with Bagwell and Dibble, but I was giving up Kerry Wood, and I wanted to get a bunch of pitchers back in return, so I got Kershaw and Dibble. So it was going to be Bagwell, Dibble, and Dominguez, and then I switched out Dominguez for Kershaw, and then decided to go back and get Dominguez later for Carroll, Hernandez, and Robin Wright. Then we got Garrett Crochet from the Orioles for Trevor Williams, Julio Del Villar, and old Robbie Cano. Robbie Cano wasn't going to get any playing time for any big, except for like Double-A, so I figured why not move him over. So he's on the Orioles now. We had Garrett Crochet. And I say we had Garrett Crochet, or is it Garrett Crochet or Garrett Crochet? I don't know how to pronounce it. And then the final big move that we made, getting Randy Johnson. Yes, that Randy Johnson from the Padres, along with Chris Paddock from the Padres, for Brad Keller, Rob Dibble, who we got in that trade from the Brewers, and Porter Witt, one of our backup third basemen. That is the moves that we made. Now, I do want to bring you into a very scary thing that is happening right now. We've got a lot of guys on the waiver wire. I had to make a lot of moves to get the 40-man roster down to 40 guys. So I sent Willie Mays off the 40-man, Ricky Henderson off the 40-man, Alfonso Soriano off the 40-man, Gary Sheffield off the 40-man, Adam Dunn off the 40-man, Will Smith off the 40-man, who was on our team from one of those trades. And then I signed Yoenis Cespedes and put him off the 40-man, and Billy Hamilton also signed out of free agency to put him off the 40-man. So those are our waiver requests. I'm very scared that a lot of these guys are going to get picked up. I guess it's not the end of the world if they do get picked up. There is one thing that I need to mention to you. If you take a look at our roster, you may notice that Clayton Kershaw's not here, Chris Paddock's not here, a few of those guys that we traded for aren't here, and that's because I put them on the waiver wire and simulated through some of spring training, and they got picked up. So they got picked up by a certain team called, was it the Rays? The Rays always traded for my guy, or always picked up my guys off of the list. I don't think it was them. They got all my other guys. They've got George Brett, they picked up off of my waiver wire. They've got Paul Konerko, they picked off of my waiver wire. They've got Trevor Story that they picked up off my waiver wire. Nelson Cruz. They've got a ton of my guys that they decided to pick up off of my waiver wire. So the Rays just went ham on my waiver wire. But who's the team that picked up? Okay, so the Angels picked up Clayton Kershaw. That's right. They picked up Clayton Kershaw off my waiver wire. So he's in LA, just not on the Dodgers, on the Angels. And then who was the team that picked up Chris Paddock? Here it is. The Miami Marlins picked up Chris Paddock. And the weird thing was they kept putting them on the waiver wire themselves, and I kept putting claims on them, but I never ended up getting them. I don't know how waiver wire works. I don't know why teams can take my players, but I can never get anybody off of waiver wires from any other team. It never works for me. Like, literally every time I put a claim in for a player, it never works. No matter what the overall is, no matter who the player is, in any franchise I've ever done, I've never gotten anybody off the waiver wire. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I'm putting a claim on them, like I assume they do to my guys, but I never get anybody. I tried to get those two back because they put them on the waiver wire a bunch of times or something. They put them on like each 3 times after they took them off of mine. So I just could never get them back. I don't know why I couldn't, but I could never get them back. So I don't know how the waiver wire works, really. I put claims on people, I never get them. But with all that recap being done, it's time. It's time to defend our World Series championship. We got to play the Orioles, the only team that was at least within shouting distance of taking our division title. The only bad thing is we open up on the road. We open up in Baltimore. Our first home game is the 13th of April against the Rangers. We're not going to play Jackie Robinson Day this year. We're not going to play Mother's Day this year. We're only going to do opening day in the month of April. Then at the end of the video, I'll probably simulate the rest of the month. I don't know yet. And then in the month of May, I'll pick a home game probably, maybe against the Marlins, maybe against the Red Sox. We haven't played them in a while. Some team that we haven't played yet or haven't played in a while. We played the Red Sox in season 1 and beat them, but we haven't played them since. And then we'll move on to June. Maybe I'll play this game against the Mariners because it's on my birthday. I don't know. Or we could go on the road to the Nationals. It's always nice when you go on the road to a National League team because then you get to hit with the pitcher, especially with a guy like Babe Ruth. And then obviously in July will be the Home Run Derby and all that good stuff, the All-Star Game. And then we'll move forward, and then we'll be done with our 3rd season. That's crazy. But we got opening day against the Orioles. If you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button. Before we get into that, I want to show you guys the lineup in the pitching rotation. Our ace is going to be our defending Cy Young winner, Lefty Grove. He keeps his starting spot. Then we've got Fernando Valenzuela, Randy Johnson, Cliff Lee, and then Mark Pryor. Mark Pryor is in this lineup only because last season he went 18-1 and probably would have won the Cy Young if he didn't get hurt for the last part of the season. when we could have had Babe Ruth. And the reason we don't have 99 overalls everywhere is because I like Mark Pryor, and I think that he could have another good season if he doesn't get hurt. And with all that, our bullpen is Babe Ruth, Roy Oswalt, Bert Blyleven, Bob Feller, Roberto Ozuna, Kenley Jansen, and Mariano Rivera. Into AAA, we've got Roy Halladay, Shohei Ohtani, Marcus Stroman, Hunter Green, and Luis Gil as our starting pitchers for the AAA. AA is Alexander Vizcaino, Johnny Cueto, Homer Bailey, Oscar Silva, and Ethan Hankins. I'm hoping some of these young guys grow so that maybe they'll be more valuable to trade. I don't know. If you do notice, we don't have a lot of guys in each bullpen in AA and AAA. It's because I don't have enough pitchers, mainly because they're all up on the major league level. So I'm going to try and sign some more guys in free agency, but I'm waiting for the waiver wire to clear up so that I have enough room to possibly, if they get signed somehow to my major league roster, then I have it. If they don't have any more options, then I can send them down on the waiver wire. Nobody's going to pick those guys up because they're bad. But I do need to fill out some more depth on the bullpens for that. So those are our 3 bullpens and pitching rotations. Then the lineup for the big league club. We got Joe Morgan keeping his starting spot at second base. Then we got Derek Jeter back up. Don't know why he was put down on the AAA team for the postseason, but he's here. He's ready to go. I hope he stays up for the whole season there. Then we got Barry Bonds starting to left field again. We got Frank Thomas back up on the big league club at first base. Don't know why he was down there either. A-Rod keeping his starting spot at third base. David Poppy. David Ortiz is back up as a DH. Then we got Sammy Sosa starting in right field. We've got Ken Griffey Jr. in center, as always. And then Joe Mauer will get the starting spot at catcher. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench has deserved to be the starter. He's played a lot of games for us. He's hit a lot of home runs for us. He deserves to be the starter. So I'll make him the catcher, the starting catcher. We got a lot of steroid use in this lineup. We got Barry Bonds, we got Alex Rodriguez, we got Sammy Sosa, all in the same lineup. That's a lot of steroids. Let me just switch out Johnny Bench for all of these positions so that he can get the #1 starting spot. I got to put David Ortiz as the DH in that spot too, and Johnny Bench is the catcher there. All right, so Johnny Bench is the catcher for all of it. I haven't filled out the lines for these. I'm just going to let the CPU do it, but some of the notable guys in AAA, we got Jeff Bagwell, Dominguez, Buster Posey, Josh Jung, who Buster Posey did make it to free agency. He never got signed by anybody in off-season free agency, so I picked him up. Josh Jung, Trey Turner, Ryan Howard. I debated whether or not to keep Big Papi down here and put Ryan Howard on the big club, but I figured David Ortiz, how old is he? Let me check really quick. How old is David Ortiz right now? He's 32. He might start to drop a little bit, so we still got a good young first baseman in here. He's 28. I mean, he's not super young, but he'll have more time than Poppy does. And he'll probably be up on the big club next year. Because who knows, maybe we trade Frank Thomas. I don't know. Then we got David Peralta, Roberto Perez, who I almost traded, by the way. I almost traded Roberto Perez. Jason Hayward, Hoi-Jun Park, who was in free agency. I picked him up. He's from South Korea, 25 overall, never played a game in the major leagues. Still hasn't. But he seemed to be pretty good. He was 74, so I was like, okay, pick him up. He was in free agency, and here he is. And then we got Josh Donaldson, JJ Bleday, Wander Franco, Frankie Lindor, and Melvin Merchant as our AAA lineup. And then into AA, Jonathan India, Killian Deglin, Dusty Rocker, Hunter Bishop, CJ Abrams, Tukupita, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, Marcano, Jay Bruce, Miguel Franco, Joe Hanahan, Alberto Amora Jr. was in free agency, picked him up, Brandon Wagner, Didi still here, Luis Toribio, that's our, and then we got Yabuda and Vizcaino still as our one of our starting pitchers. So that's our AA lineup and our AAA lineup along with the big league club. There's a lot of turnover, especially on the lower clubs, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think that's everything that I needed to recap with you guys. I think that's everything that I've done so far. So let's get into this opening day game against the Baltimore Orioles. Hopefully we can start off 1-0 as we defend our World Series championship.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Walter Johnson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Opening day 2023 is upon us. Your defending world champions are at the plate for the first time this year. Can we defend our titles? Can we start off with a hot streak? Maybe go 162-0. It could be possible. Joe Morgan sends this one. Oh, okay. I thought that Joe Morgan might have sent that one out of the park for the first hit. But it's not to be. Now we finally get Derek Jeter. We haven't seen Derek Jeter in a couple videos. He was tired for a few videos, and then we got to the postseason where he was down in AAA, so he didn't even get to play in that postseason. So it's refreshing to be able to see Derek Jeter again. We have another shortstop this season, so at least he won't have to play as many games. Although maybe he will. I don't know. Is that going to drop? That's going to drop, isn't it? Let's go. Luis Gonzalez can't get there. This Orioles team was scary. I mentioned that last season. This Orioles team was definitely very scary. We got lucky and didn't have to play them in the postseason. We almost had to play them in the ALDS, but the Rangers beat them in the one-game wild card, so we didn't have to play them, which is good. They might have taken a couple games from us. And if you guys remember a couple videos ago, Barry Bonds went off for 3 home runs in a game. Was it against the Orioles? I can't remember if it was against the Orioles or not. I think it was, actually. I think it was against the Orioles in at their ballpark. So that's pretty funny. Maybe I can do it again. I don't know. I was on something in that. I don't know what I was doing. All right, Frank Thomas up to the plate for the first time in 2023. Sends that one to the foul park. Oh, that was cheese. Easy money. Jeter's going home on that one. Oh, it's a home run.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Okay.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing.
I didn't think that was a line drive.
Bat of the year. Kaboom. This could lead to a very big year. First at bat.
It just got over.
Not a bad way to start.
I stole that one probably.
In now, Alex Rodriguez.
Ooh, missed that one. Okay. Did not think that was gonna go over. That's why I didn't react very much, because I was shocked. Shocked that one went over. Ooh, probably shouldn't have swung at that. That's my bad. That's my bad. He's got a career 333 or 334 average in 2 seasons in the bigs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh, that was high and inside. That was tight. Good pitch. Let's see if I can get him. Another one tight. That one got me again. That was some good pitches. Very good pitches. And Frank the Tank steals one.
Stepping in is Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes. I looked at this man in the off season and in spring training about possibly sending him to New York, getting a deal for him. Nothing ever came of it, obviously, because he's still in Baltimore. But that doesn't mean that nothing ever will. Maybe he'll come over to New York next season. Who knows? Depends on how I'm feeling, I guess. But we got to start off this game hot. How does he have an 8-game hit streak on opening day? Does that mean they're counting through spring training?
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
We got to keep our Cy Young winner on a good strike or a good path here, so that he can win another one possibly. He was probably one of the main reasons why we won that World Series, because he went 3-0 in the postseason with a sub-2 ERA thing. All right, there's a ground out to Jeter, his first action of the season. There it is, right to Thomas. That's 2 down in the first. Then we can throw a no-hitter on opening day. That'd be something. That would be something. Oh, you know what I just realized? We're in Oriole Park, where Barry Bonds, in that video, where Barry Bonds hit 3 home runs. So I don't know what I was talking about when Barry Bonds came up. I guess I didn't realize, for some reason, forgot that we were on the road. Ooh. Thought he was going to swing at that. Why didn't he chase that? That's a good pitch to chase. Oh, but he chases the fork ball. Still connects with it somehow. Unbelievable. Let's see if he chases this changeup or even connects with it. Who knows if he will? He does, and he swings. Let's go. Strikeout, baby. Big Poppy up to the plate. I haven't really hit well with Big Poppy over the past 2 seasons. I've hit a home run with him in a game, but I don't know. I just haven't really been able to get the bat on the ball with him a lot. As I say that, I get a nice base hit with him. Probably not a double because it's Big Poppy. He's got 17 speed, but it's a nice base hit to start off the inning. Maybe get another run in. Another insurance run. And now we get Sammy Sosa. The first time we get to see him in a Yankee uniform. Let's see what we can do.
Sammy Sosa swing and oh my. Hit him with the height and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
It doesn't get better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Literal first pitch as Sammy Sosa as a Yankee. It's a no doubt home run. Oh God, that was amazing. Boom! Sammy Sosa, a no doubter. First pitch as a Yankee. First hit as a Yankee. Unbelievable. That's why we traded for him. I'm glad he didn't do that against us when we played the Phillies. That would have been bad news. But it's already a 4-0 lead. We've got such a dangerous lineup. Literally everybody in our lineup can hit 40 home runs in a season if they wanted to. It's just a matter of everybody clicking together. And that's going to get foul. Had too much of a curve on it. Let's see if we can get Griffey a home run here. Everybody's getting home runs. I love playing at Oriole Park. We get so many home runs. Ah, the stupid shift. That would have been an easy base hit. We had so many home runs in that last game we played at Oriole Park. When Barry Bonds went for 3, I think Frank Thomas even hit one in that game. Somebody else might have hit one, I don't remember, but we had a lot of home runs in that game. And now we already have 2 in this one. 2 runners as well. Johnny Bench has got 451 career home runs. See if we can add to that here. I gave you that starting spot at catcher, Johnny. Don't mess it up for me. Go, go, go. Get to second. Get to second. I didn't think he was going to miss that. Kirby Puckett missed it. All right, there it is. Oh, coming out to talk to Walter Johnson. Joe Morgan up to the plate again.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word.
Let's see if we can do some damage here.
Once he makes sure he's okay physically,
nope, nothing on that. Nothing on that.
Is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Give me something to drive in, Johnny. There it is. That's not going to drive in. Johnny, can he beat it out? He might be able to beat... Thought he might have been able to beat that out. A little bit more speed, he might have been able to. And now we got Jeter. Jeets. He's got a single and hopefully an RBI to his name here pretty soon. Ah, it was early. That one looked good. I thought I was going to be able to make contact on that. Let's see if I can put this in play. Oh, I missed it. That was coming back fair, too. 9 feet outside the pole. If I was just a little bit more on time with that, that could have been gone for another 2-run homer. I just missed it. And he's going to throw me a high one. Let's see if I can make contact with this next pitch, no matter where it's at. Oh, he gave me some cheese, and Jose Reyes is there. Yeah, that's a good shortstop right there. That is a good shortstop. I still can't believe Sammy did that. Luis Gonzalez up to the plate. That was 100 on the dot. That's crazy. Let's see if he hit this changeup. Nothing on that. Now it's time to strike him out. Luis hit a home run in that game. I'm pretty sure he did. Let's not do that again. Oh, painting the corners, painting the edges. Kirby Puckett up to the plate. Missed that fly ball in center field to dive, allowing Johnny Bench to get the second. He's got an 8-game hit streak too, even though we're on opening day. Must be a bit of a glitch or something, because nobody should have any stats on opening day. Not even a hit streak. Ooh, thank you, umpire, for giving me that. I needed that one. Let's see if I can put this curveball right where he can't hit it. And I left that hanging. I left that hanging. Got it. That was close. Shoo! Tim Salmon, the right fielder. I thought I was going to let that home run go. Kirby Puckett might have just smacked one on me. Luckily, Griffey was there. Alright, let's see if this changeup does something. Ooh, that's going to get to Joe Morgan. A little bit more speed. That might have been able to be a base hit. So that's going to be the end of the inning. Now we got Barry Bonds, one of my favorite hitters, because of what he can do on any given at-bat. Like that one. That's gone. That's gone. Man, I thought that was so much gone. Alright, we got Frank up. He stole one last inning. No, I checked that. Didn't give me my check. Okay, give me another high fastball. Smoke it out of here just like I did the other one. Oh, I hate those. He's throwing a lot of two-seamers that are tight and inside. I don't like that. I can't make contact with those. I understand why he's throwing them, but I wish he wasn't throwing them. I almost smoked that.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed.
That was close. Oh, he gave me another one. He made a mistake. That's gonna get down, but just a single. I might, yeah, I was gonna say I might have been a little bit late on it. I was. I thought so. Now we got A-Rod. I can't believe I struck out. Ooh. He lost all control on that curveball. Alright, come on, big boy. Give me something. There it is. Whoa! He was ready for that one. Chipper Jones, and no wonder he's one of the best third basemen of all time. He was ready for that sucker. All right, come on, Poppy. I got a single with you earlier. I would like a home run. He gave me that right where I wanted it, and I missed it. Those are the worst. when they give you something right where you want it, right where you ask for it, and you miss it. Absolute worst. And he did it again, and I'm swinging the PCI down low. See, as you can see, I'm swinging the PCI down low when he's throwing these high fastballs. There we go. That's going to get up. I might... Oh, no. Frank doesn't have the speed. I almost sent Frank to third. Luckily, I realized it was Frank Thomas. I probably would have been safe. Oh, Sammy. Sammy's up again. Is he going to be a cheat code for us this season? Every time I swing, I think I'm going to be hitting a home run with him. That might have been a home run if that was a little bit more inside. That was close to where he threw the other curveball on the one-pitch home run. That's not going to get down, is it? I didn't think that was even going to make contact, really. Ooh, Ozzy Albies. We haven't seen him much this year. Or in this series, I should say. Let's see what I can do. It says they acquired him from Milwaukee in 2022. I didn't know that. I didn't think they did, but I guess maybe they got him at the deadline. I can't remember. Oh, they just said it. Apparently he was, and I struck him out too. Apparently he was acquired via trade. Anthony Rizzo, I think he's been here since the beginning for Baltimore. Alright, what am I throwing here? Throwing a forkball probably. Seems like the best option. With the forkball. Ooh, he did not expect that. He was expecting fastball all the way. He was sitting heater, and I threw forkball. Got him with the slider. It's too easy for the Cy Young winners. The defending Cy Young winner's too good. The final guy of the highlights. Let's see if we can get him out.
That's 7 straight strikes to start this inning.
You know it. You know it. Ah. I hate when they mention that I've thrown like so many strikes in a row in an inning, and then I immediately throw a ball the next pitch. All right, let's see if we can strike out the side here. I'm gonna throw my curveball. It's been pretty nasty so far. Let's see if it works again. Got him. And can I tag him? Yep, there it is. That's the end of these highlights. I'll catch you guys when something good happens.
1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. They trail here.
3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great
That's
start.
gonna get a home run, or not a home run. He's gonna get a run home, is what I meant to say. A-Rod knocks in Barry Bonds. 5-0 game. Let's go. Easy. And Sosa's gonna knock that in with bases loaded. He's gonna get 2 home, and he might get a double here. He is gonna get a double. 2 more RBIs for him. Make that 4 on the day for Sosa in his debut.
Usually in low plays come right out of the dugout, right? You're still
And everybody's just gonna sit back.
I did it again.
Fly a no doubt home run.
Oh my God, I love playing at Oriole Park. I love playing. That's my 3rd home run of the day.
Shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they
This is awesome, man. This is great. I love it. I love playing here.
well with no outs. You can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to
Johnny
right field.
Bench?
Racing back the right fielder. And
Johnny Bench?
gone.
3-run homer? What? This game's already been out of reach for a while. That one didn't even feel that great off the bat.
Shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got
I don't
even
even.
wider.
Yeah, sure.
So here is Max.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the situation. We've got a no-hitter through 8.
Odds of trying to come back in this one.
We have the win is already locked up. 13-0 with 3 outs to go. No doubt they're gonna come back, or they're gonna.
As a professional.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. On to the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
What? How in the world did that go for a home run? I didn't think I left that hanging that much. Oh, there goes the complete game. There goes the no-hitter. Whatever. I didn't think my changeup hung that much, but I guess it did. That might get down too. Griffey, can you get there? Griffey got there. He's got just enough speed. All right, so no matter, they could hit solo home runs with literally their entire lineup, and they still would not have enough runs to catch us. So we should be good to go. I know it's looking a little bit scary. Our Cy Young winner probably doesn't have a 0 ERA anymore, which sucks. They're gonna pitcher getting tired. Oh, he'll go the complete game. Oh, this is gonna be a double play right here, right? Or not gonna get anybody. Come on, lefty. I don't want to take you out. I want you to get the... Oh, God. Go home, Sosa. All right, he's not going home. I may have to take lefty out for these last two. I've been stretching up Roberto Azuña. Might as well put him in just to finish things off. Make sure nothing crazy happens. Sorry, lefty. I didn't want to do it to you, but you're getting too tired. You just needed 3 outs, and you got the bases loaded and already let up a home run. We can't have anything happen. We can't look like we're weak. Got him chasing, 2 down. Good job, Osuna. That's why we paid you the big bucks to come to New York. To play games like these where A-Rod bare hands it, finishes the job. Sheesh, that was close. We survived. What a home run derby we had. That was crazy. I can't believe Sosa did that on pitch 1 of his Yankee career. Unbelievable. Oh, that was a home run derby. All right, so here we are back at the schedule. Lefty does end up with a 1.08 ERA, even though he had 8 hitless innings, and that 9th inning screwed him, but that's all right. But now it's time to simulate the rest of the month of April, so let's get to it. We have an important message. What's our important message? Clayton Kershaw placed on waivers. I'll try it again. I will prove to you guys that I can't get anybody. Pending transactions. Clayton Kershaw's apparently here. Claim player. Place a claim. All right, so it says the Yankees have placed a claim on him. You see that right there. I'm not going to be able to get him, though. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that I won't get any of these guys, or get Clayton Kershaw. So let's simulate a day. Simulate another day. Philadelphia has claimed Will Smith, but it's revocable. Yeah, I'll revoke it. Willie Mays cleared. Henderson cleared. Fonzo Sorgano cleared. Gary Sheffield cleared. Adam Dunn cleared. New York has claimed. We got Clayton Kershaw. Well, now I look like a liar. Now I look like an effing liar now, because I just made this whole big spiel about how Chris Paddock's on the waiver wire. Put a claim on him. Claim player. I made this whole big spiel about how I'd never get anybody ever in waiver wire, and it worked out for me. Why does this happen to me? Why does this happen to me? All right, so we got to take somebody off the lineup here. I'm assuming. What kind of relief pitchers have? Do we have any relief pitchers that have options? Sunin does, but I want to keep Sunin up here. Kenley Jansen does. Do we really need Kenley Jansen up here? These guys aren't even on the lineup, so we might need to put Kenley Jansen down in AAA just so we can use one of his options. I need to go to AAA and move some guys down. Let's move Billy Hamilton down to AA. Let's move Merchant down to AA. And let's move... Oh, I got to move a lot of guys down to AA. Probably not any pitching prospects. We probably should keep all those guys or not pitching prospects, but pitching players up there. We'll move Peralta down to Double-A. We'll move. Should we move Cespedes? We'll take you and put you in Class A, and then we'll put Cespedes in Double-A. That works for me. We'll move. We only got one shortstop up in the big leagues. I thought Trey Turner was up here. I guess not. That's all right. A-Rod can play shortstop, and then we got David Wright to play third base too. So, who else needs to go down? Probably should have one of these guys down. Let's put. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody here needs to go to Double-A. Willie Mays and Dominguez. All right, JJ Bleday can go down to Double-A. That's good. I like that. Have those guys. Albert Abreu, you can go to Class A. And then somebody here needs to go down. Who's my third base? Josh Donaldson? Is that my only third base guy in AAA? Yeah, it is, because then they got Josh Jung. So we're probably going to need to move down another pitcher. Or we can move Brandon Wagner down. It's also an option. Or we can move down Albert Amaro Jr. Could do that. Because we got Billy Hamilton. Let's just do that. Let's move Albert Amaro Jr. down to Class A. And then move somebody here down to Double-A. It's probably going to be Dominguez? Because we got Willie Mays. What's our outfield depth looking like? So we got Gary Sheffield, Jason Hayward. They can play. He can play center field. Yeah, it's got to be Dominguez. Sorry, my guy. They're going down to Double-A. All right, perfect. Let's sim through. Yankees have 41 on the 40-man. I figured we would. I just wanted to see what would happen. So we got Will Smith, Kenley Jansen. I hate to say this, but I'm probably going to have to move Kenley off the 40-man since I moved him down. Hopefully nobody claims him. All right, let's see what happens. We took the win, so we didn't even sweep the Orioles, which is annoying. Who got the loss? Babe Ruth. Why did Babe Ruth pitch? He's not in my starting rotation, is he? Why did Babe Ruth get the L? Valenzuela had a 3.33 ERA? We traded for you to get some big-time minutes, my guy. We didn't claim Chris Paddock off the waiver wires. And Kenley cleared. Okay, that's good. I'm glad Kenley cleared. Will Smith, keep him active. He got injured. And simulate the rest of the month. He's back. And we did finish with a 5-0 loss. Lefty Grove is 1-3 in the season. We're a half a game up on the Rays. We got scouting, but scouting's on auto, so that's good. Transactions completed. All right, so why is everybody sucking so much? 1-3. Randy Johnson's 4-0. 2-1 for Cliff Lee, 2-1 for Pryor. Everybody's got such a high ERA. Mariano's got 3 strikeouts, 0-1, so he's gotten one of our losses too. Move Will Smith down here. All right, so we're a half a game up on the Rays, which is good. What's the game that we're gonna play here? We haven't played the Astros at all, I don't think, except for, I mean, obviously we played them in the playoffs. Should we go for a home game? Maybe a home game against the Marlins. We got 2 MLB Network games against the Marlins. We could do that. We haven't played the Mariners yet, but I don't really want to play another road game. I feel like we should play a game at home. So let's play. We've played the Blue Jays already. Let's play the Marlins. We haven't played the Marlins. They had a big off season. They picked up a lot of guys in free agency. They're 15-6. So they're a little bit better than we are. So let's do that. Let's simulate through the Philly game. A-Rod's out for 1 to 2 weeks. Oh, we just got swept by the Mets. That's not what you want to see. What is happening? Hold on. Ricky Henderson's out. What is going on here? Why are we losing so much? Thomas Yabuda, Miguel Franco, Class A. Albert Abreu's up. Colomé struggling. Bagwell struggling. All right. What's this that they're talking to me about? Nothing important. Nothing important. And nothing important. All right, so why are we losing? What is going on? We have 14 losses. Alrighty, we're having a horrible month of May. What is going on here? Fix their lineup. And we just got swept by the Phillies. What is happening? We're tied with the Rays. I made this team better. I thought, at least. What is going on here? 9 home runs from Morgan. 298 average for A-Rod. Barry Bonds got 12 home runs, hitting 294. Frank Thomas, 319. Jackie Robinson's playing third base because Derek Jeter's out for some reason. No, get the lineup back to how it is. Sosa's got 9 home runs, 33 RBIs. Griffey's hitting 196. Griffey, what are you doing? Ichiro's even got a home run. That's pretty cool. What are we doing here? All right, I got to fix this lineup, though. Get Griffey at third. Barry at fifth. A-Rod, Sosa. There we go. All right, I like that. Then we'll get Jeter back in there. A-Rod. Maybe that's why we're losing, because they switched the lineup on me for some reason. There we go. Switch that with Barry. Put A-Rod there. Sosa can bat 7. All right. Then they got Griffey out for what's his face? Johnny Bench in there. They're really screwing with my lineup here. I don't know why they're doing that. This is what I want. I want my lineup to look like this, and yet they are not giving it to me for some reason. Jeter's right there. Put Johnny Bench at 9. Put a switch that around. Is that good? That's how I had it, right? No, I had this like that, and then I had Sosa. Yeah, that's good. And then fix this one more time. Put them there. Take David Wright out and put A-Rod back in. Take Jackie Robinson out, put Joe Morgan back in. Griffey goes down to 3. Barry goes down to 5. Jeter to 2. A-Rod to 6. Bench to that. That's right, yeah. Sammy says, yeah, okay. So at least the lineup looks better now. The pitcher rotation, I'm not sure what's going on here. Pryor's is 3-2. Everybody's sucking so far. Mariano's 0-2. What is happening? How are we tied with the Rays? I don't understand. We got a game against the Marlins. They're 28-11. They're doing much better than we are. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough series. We need to pick it up. We got way too many losses in the month of May. Way too many losses in the month of May. We should not have that many losses, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.